So we move to the screen, and what we have on the screen, we have the home button that shows us everything about a particular mix. And if you look critically, we have almost everything we have been talking about on that particular channel. It shows us the bus send. This is the buses that we send that particular channel 1 to, and it's telling us that this is channel 1, and it gives details. Maybe I have any of these phantom invert delay low cut on it. Take for instance, let's activate the low cut, and you can see it almost immediately that I have low cut on it. This is the EQ, this is the gate. Okay, let's go to the gates. Okay, so once I activate the gate, it will show to me that I have the gates. Then the dynamics, the same thing. Then it shows to us whether we have insert any form of effect on it. And this is the level of the output. Then this is the auto mix, which we are going to talk about on the monitor. That is how we can activate the auto mix. Then it shows to us the level of the gate. It shows to me, maybe I'm linking this channel to another one, the level of the gain, the threshold, the pan. And you can see that this particular channel is panned to the right now. So the home button basically shows to you everything on that particular channel. Then the next one is the meter, and this shows to you all the channel on the board. Then we have channel 1 to 16, 17 to 32, gate, gain, reduction, dynamics. This is a meter that shows you everything about that. Then if you move to the next one, show you the meter for the mix box, then the aux and FX meter, then the input and output meter, then the RTA, the auto mix. So that is that on the meters. Then the routing, this is a topic on its own on digital mixer that we will have to talk about later. But this basically show you the routing you have on your mixer. Now we have the input routing. Then if you move, we have the AES, which is our setting on the stage A and B, then the card mix, and the XLR. Then we have the output routing. We'll discuss this later. This is the output routing for the XLR. Then we have the aux, then P16, and the user routing. And we move to the next one, which is the setup. Shows you almost everything about the console, and maybe it is the sample rates. You get to know the sample rate, how to shut down, reboot, update the firmware, the clock, and basically everything about the mixer. If you move to the next one on setup, you see the configuration on the mixer, you see the remote, you see the network. This is the one you need to connect to your remote interface to control the mixer, the name, to label your strips, and then you go to the preamps, the card. That is basically what the setup is all about. Then we have the library that keeps the record of your mix. It keeps the presets of your mix. Then that is for the channel, the effects, different kind of effects on the mixer. You have a whole lot of effects on the mixer, the routing, the AES, and the likes. Then that is all about the library. Then after the library, we have the effects, and this you can set up your effects on this particular effect to different insert of different channel. And we have the mood group. This mood group actually to help you to group different channels together and mute them at will. Then after that, we have the utility. Utility is what I love so much. Give you that flexibility to copy, paste, delete, save preset, load preset, and the likes. So that is all about the screen aspects of the X32 mixer. And as I've said earlier on, all these things are available in almost all the digital mixer available to you. All you just need to do is to sit down and understudy the interface of the mixer. So let's go straight to the input section. And just as I said earlier on, we have 32 channel mixer, and this is channel 1 to 8. This is the 1 to 8 we're talking about. Once you press this channel 1 to 8, give you 1 to 8 channel. Then you go to 9 to 16, you have your 9 to 16 channel. You go to 17 to 24 channel, then 25 to 32 channel. These are the buttons to activate those particular channel. Then what we have there, we have the select button to activate a particular channel, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or as you please. Then do you remember our PFL? The fader level is what we have here as our solo. Once you do this, it gives you the level of your signal coming into that particular channel. Then our mute button to mute a particular channel or not. Then lastly, we have the fader that gives out the output of that particular channel. And you can as well go further to check the aux in 1 to 6. We have it at the back of the mixer. Then the effect return bus 1 to 6 master, bus 9 to 16 master. That is what we have on our inputs section of the mix. So we go straight to the output, and this is the buses / groups. Then this is one very important button that you use to select your channel that is going to a particular bus. It is called send on fader. Then we have the group DCA 1 to 8. This is our DCA that some people call group on analog mixer. Then we have the bus 1 to 8 that give us your bus 1 to 8 channel. Then bus 9 to 16 that double as 4 effects. It doubles as 4 effects channel. You can actually work in between bus 13, 14, 15, 16, or you use it as FX 1 to 4. Then lastly, we have our matrix 1 to 6 button that help you to set up your matrix to your level or to a particular program you have in mind to do. So basically that is that. Then we still have our select for the output section. We have our solo, which is our PFL. Then our mute, you can actually mute the output signal. Then we have our main volume slider for the outputs. You can clear the solo. You can clear it at any time. Maybe you've worked on a particular channel and you're about to work on another one. You can actually clear the solo. If you clear all the solo, then you can work on a particular channel you want to work on. That is all about our output section. We have the scene. The scene is just for you to keep your record, to have a snippets, parameters and likes, save your work, recall a scene, recall a particular scene. Then we have the assign for effects, and lastly we have our mute group that we will still talk about in the course of the lesson on digital mixer. I hope you have learned one or two things on this overview. I'll see you fully on the next topic on digital mixer. Bye.